Just thought I would put some of my thoughts out there about the upcoming update to the game. And right now, we're all kind of speculating, and I'm kind of leaning towards this update being a PvP, not focused, but a an update with a lot for PvP. That's what I think is going to come. Now, I like both PvP and PvE, so I'm not I'm not exactly. I wouldn't be disappointed if they didn't do anything for PvP. Is what I'm saying. What I'm trying to say. So it could be another battleground arena, a battleground area, but what I really think they might be trying to work towards little by little, and I know people get like really impatient with ZOS about performance, but I really do think that they are working towards making or replacing Cyrodiil as the PvP area, the main PvP area. And I would like them to do that too, because to be honest, I would much rather they just revamp Cyrodiil and make it a PvE zone, like completely. It needs to be shrunken down, also, by the way, because there's just so much empty space between, you're just riding your horse from here to there, and there's just all this empty space with nothing going on there, and they need to deal with that. So shrink it down, and also when you look at the Tamriel map, Cyrodiil is like that area is just like way too big. It shouldn't even be that big. So they can use this opportunity to not only fix the map, but fix Cyrodiil and give us a new. I mean, it won't come all at once, so it won't be this update, but this is just one stage in the process, I think. So what may come with this stage or with this update is a PvP zone to PvP in. It could be another. It could just be a battleground area, which would be disappointing to me. I would rather just be a new PvP zone. And but speaking of why battleground area would be disappointing to me is that we got an update. We got a new battleground area in Murkmire, right? And to be honest, I cannot stand that stage, that area. What is the Aelid ruin or whatever? I don't know what it is about that place. It just, I just don't like it there. It's one of my least favorite battleground areas. So anyway, I don't really care though where this or I don't really care for a stage, because I don't really care where I fight in the battleground arena. They kind of all, I mean, they're designed different. Some are you kind of have to adjust the way you fight depending on where you are. But for the most part, I don't really care. I just fight. I'm just there to fight. So I'm not really looking for a new battleground area. I would just rather have something that would be a replacement for Cyrodiil. And so I'm hoping that this is what they are working on. Yeah, so that Cyrodiil can become a PvE area. I wish and I hope one day. And Imperial City as well. I'm actually rather tired of the whole Daedric invasion and Cyrodiil thing. That's just like, or Imperial City. That's like, it's old to me now, man. But also I can't deny the other side of me, the PvE side, the side that wishes for more PvE. Like when I saw the island that the ships were approaching, that was inside of, I think, a bay or whatever. Like those looked really cool. and it looks like this is going to be a nice, beautiful area to walk around in, to explore, to look at. And so that that has me very interested in this area, and it has sort of a Pirates of the Caribbean sort of um, theme or feel to it, and that could even make it even more cool. That could even make it even more interesting to play in. So it looks like it's probably going to be a sort of mix between Britain and Redguard. Um, let's say influences in this area. You know, a little bit of a mix there. That's what I get, and I'm looking forward to. And I want a nice story to really to get into, or lots of um, fascinating or interesting characters to meet. So that's why I'm always torn between PvE and PvP. PvP would take a lot of resources away. That would take a lot of the way away from the PvE side. But at the same time, that needs to be serviced as well. But at the same time, if there wasn't a big story update or something that I could really get into, um, besides just PvPing and fighting the same people again and again and again, I think it would I would definitely need. I'm sorry, I lost track a little bit. I would definitely need something like that to keep me interested, basically, because it does get a little bit boring. The game does get boring. PvP gets boring. I get tired of the metas. PvE can be boring too when you are too strong, and the bosses are just not a challenge. The content is not a challenge, and another reason it can be boring is that sometimes the quests just aren't challenging, or not challenging, but the quests aren't very engaging. You just basically push the A button until you get all the way through. You can skip the text, and the arrow is just going to take you to the next place you got to go anyway. So that's it's just the game. The game in multiple ways can be boring. But I have fun role playing characters, theory crafting characters, and being able to play those characters and be effective. That is pretty much how I feel. I'm excited for it. I'm always usually excited for these things, but looking at this one, it makes me more excited because they teased having a less world destroying event story and more of an intrigue story, and so far it looks beautiful, right? And so I'm thinking, wow, this might really be right up my alley, and just to put it out there, I think the best zone, or not, maybe not the best zone, but the best story in ESO so far, in my opinion, was the Rothgar main quest. And if this story, if they can get back to that level of storytelling again, then that would be great, because I really did enjoy that story. And unlike some of the other stories where I guess I'm supposed to feel something and I didn't feel anything, like Rothgar actually kind of had me sad at the end. I was like, wow, I'm actually feeling, I'm feeling things. So hopefully they can get back to that level of writing again with this update. So I'm looking forward to it, and hopefully, yeah. I don't expect a new class. It'd be nice if they gave us a battle mage class, a true hybrid class. That'd be great, but I don't really expect that. Um, I don't expect any weapon updates, even though I wish they would give us a new weapon, because I'm so bored with two hand and dual wield bow, destruction staff, restoration staff. Pretty much, like I need a new weapon. I need some more variety. I have almost one of every class. Yeah, I do have one of every class, and I'm like, I'm running out of ways to make this entertaining. So I'm leveling my Nightblade tank right now, and of course this character has to tank differently from a Templar tank. But notice that I don't have a DK tank, right? Because that would just be, where's the challenge in that? Where's the fun in that? DKs are pretty much made for tanking. So I would like other classes to be able to tank too. They just need a little bit more help, a little more tools so they can more CCs, but still be able to bring different things to the game than the DK tank basically. So anyway, I'm going on too long. Hopefully we get some updates for that. So that's all. Thank you all for watching.